G'day everyone. Mr. Dillygaff 1968 has asked me, how do you change the bibs on a Stumpjumper? So in this video, it's going to be a short video, but I'm going to show you exactly how to change the bibs on a Stumpjumper. Hey you! You're watching Robbie Fishing. Rightio, thank you very much Mr. Dillygaff for the question. I'll just grab a Stumpjumper. Here's one. Now, I super highly recommend you use a nice strong set of pliers to do this. Now, for safety reasons, you can put a shirt or a blanket or a towel or something over it to prevent yourself from pulling the hooks into your hand. The problem with doing that is you can't actually see what I'm doing, so I'm going to do it without the thing. You can do it without a blanket or something. It's just an increased risk of hooking yourself. You need to be very careful when doing this because I'm going to be putting a lot of force that way. Now, if that force breaks free, my grip slips and I just go yank, that's just going to pull the hook straight into my fingers. So for that reason, I need to hold this very, very, very tight and in a way that I think isn't going to hook myself. So I've got my finger underneath here over them trebles just to stop them from wobbling. So that's a pretty solid unit. Right, let's just get straight to business. I'll see if I can just get it to focus on the lure if I can. Right, now, you've got to pull it straight, but it won't always come out. So what you need to do is wiggle it side to side just a weeny little bit, and you don't wiggle it up and down because if you do that you risk breaking the bib. So you want to wiggle it side to side but only ever so slightly and under a lot of pressure. So I'm going to pull and I'm going to wiggle left, right, left, right, left, right, and there she goes. You'll see inside there is a little round bit. I'm not sure exactly where that's focusing there, but you'll see there's a little round bit inside there. That round bit goes over. There must be some kind of a locking pin or something in there. So when you put it back in, you'll feel it sort of click into place. There we go, all the way in. So sometimes you can just pull them straight out like that if you've been changing the blades quite a bit. But if you haven't, you may need to just get it, pull it out, wiggle it left to right, only a real little bit, and only while it's under pressure. So what I'll do now, I'll grab a different one, and this one's getting easier. It's getting easier and easier each time I do it. So I'll go and grab one that I haven't changed because it'll be much harder. Wait there. Here we go. Right, I've got a purple one. Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to wrap this up in a shirt to show you how to do it much more safely. I've got a shirt here. I'm just going to put as much cloth and stuff around them hooks as I can. If this goes wrong, I risk ripping the shirt much more than I risk digging a hook into my finger. So you can still see there that the lure is wrapped up in that shirt. Now I haven't done this one yet, so it'll be much harder. Pull really hard and wiggle left and right as I go. This is a hard one. There we go. They can be very, very hard, especially if they've been around a few years like this one and never actually had the bibs changed. I'm sort of wishing I'd got a different shirt. I like this shirt. It's one of my favourite shirts. I should have grabbed an old one. Anyway. Right, so where did I put the bib? Right, so once again you'll see on here, it's hard to get it to focus on this because it's clear. But you'll see in, what if I hold it in front of my shirt? Gee whiz. You'll see there that little round piece, that little round cutting inside the groove, that must have to clip over a locking pin of some kind in there, I'm guessing. But anyway, that's all there is to it. That'll just snap back in. You can put them in quite easily without pliers, but you really need pliers when you're taking them out. And I suggest that you use thick pliers, not pointy nose pliers, just to prevent cracking the bib. Use a thick set of pliers, pull, and if need be, a little bit of side-to-side action, only really small, and do that while you're pulling, and you can't go wrong.